This is a wolf. You can't tell it's a wolf because right now it looks like a sheep. And while most wolves eat sheep, this wolf wants something much more important: your privacy. This is the Earn It Act, which stands for Eliminating Abusive and Rampant Neglect of Interactive Technologies Act of 2020. It's supposed to eliminate child pornography online. On the surface, this seems like a fantastic idea. But there's a catch. Like many other bills before it, the Earn It Act uses a sneaky tactic to erode your privacy online. Tucked away in this bill is language-asking messaging platforms to do away with high-level encryption. The government wants access to the information in your private messages, and they ask for it without saying the words privacy or encryption. The Earn It Act asks internet services to guarantee that any messages and data on their platforms are compliant. They ask them to review material to make sure it fits the government's requirements. In the Compliance with Court Orders Act of 2016, the bill suggested that when called upon by the government, internet services would make any unintelligible data intelligible. Basically, at any time, the government could call on services to share the contents of any of your private conversations. And so on and so on. The only way for services to comply with these requests is if they take a peek at all the messages, data, and all the material that they store for you from all over the internet. And the only way to do that would be to do away with end-to-end encryption. That's a term you're going to hear a lot. End-to-end encryption protects data, like a message, so that it can only be read by the sender and receiver. Even the service sending the message can't read it. Much like when your mailman delivers a letter or package to you unopened. Can you imagine how it would feel if the mailman peeked at every letter they delivered to you? Encryption is especially important for conversations that must be kept confidential, like those between lawyer and client, therapist and patient, journalist and a source. Or perhaps you've had a conversation online that you'd prefer to be kept private. Now, look at the sheep again. The Earn It Act isn't going to stop or even reduce child abuse. The real target here is privacy. This won't be the last time the privacy wolves pop up looking like sheep. But if we get good at spotting these wolves, it could be the last time you're fooled. You can do something about it by taking action today. Email your representative.